Ya estamos de vuelta, gente. Vamos a seguir preguntando aquí, interrogando a la piña. Pues, tener el mismo nombre que el tío aquí. ¿No es la parienta, la madre o algo? Ya veremos.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Buena mentalidad, gente. Eso es, sacando oportunidades de los desgracias. Sí. Muy buena mentalidad para mí.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Can I see what you have?
As long as you have money, I'll show you.
Esto no lo desmonté ni investigado, gente. Da igual. Pero que no son más productos químicos. Ya, no huyas, señora.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Vale. No le trae la tienda esa. Vale. Tengo que estar cerca. Sí, está aquí al lado. Lo voy a ver al borracho del pueblo. ¿Quién es este?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Interesante.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah,
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard. It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reid. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
All right. Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I don't believe death is the appropriate sentence for murder. Not in a civilized society. But the last word has to remain with the law.
There is no law around here. No justice to be found. In these parts, revenge is the only answer.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
No entendí entonces eso de la... Pero de pista, dijo. ¿Qué pista, qué pista? Aquí no tendría que estar... El antro. Es aquí. Guay. El borracho tendría que estar...
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
What do you do for a living?
I drink. I drink in the...
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
Buah, un profesional, ¿eh?
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say so?
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time. Is there anything in particular that you...
How dare you say such a...
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reid.
Estúpido el anarquismo.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
El anarquismo va, si no defiende la propiedad privada, vas más como el anarquismo, porque al final la propiedad privada es el cuerpo. No eres propiedad de tu propio cuerpo, ¿a qué pertenece?
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming.
Evening, miss.
Well,
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Goodbye, Miss Cavent.
Me ha dado más información, ¿eh? Pero otra vez.
Are they stupid or something?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Vale.
So few clients.
It's locked, all right.
I hope I live long enough to see them where you boys get what's coming to them. Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Vale, vale, vale. Yo puedo registrar todo esto. Yo me tengo conversación nueva.
Times like these, a good
Por
drink
cierto, tengo una...
cause a problem as to solve one.
Puedo ir allí. Lo que los eventos no sé dónde es, tío. Aquí no me marca un carajo. Tengo que ir. ¿Está mi choza?
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
¿Qué es aquí arriba? Fabrica un producto. ¿Para quién era? Que tenía que venir aquí para hacer los productos. Bueno, me da por culo. Este es el que está más, estos están curándose. Esto no controla nada. El psicópata este. Grita, tratamiento para resfriado. Resfriado. Hostia, no tengo. Necesito 2 de pegamento de potasio y cadenia. 2 de pegamento de potasio y cadenia. Vale, vamos a ver. Lo voy a comprar a ti. A ver cómo te la inflación.
Evening, Miss Cobb.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Can I see what...
As long as you have...
Ah, esta no tenía de eso. Mierda. Me la han jugado.
Been a while since
Me falta encontrar entonces ese potingue.
Someone's playing a right street.
It's locked.
No, I'm gonna find out.
¿Dónde podemos ir para hacer las misiones, coño? No sé a dónde ir ahora para hacer misiones.
Bloody vampire hunter.
El mapa tampoco me dice mucho dónde tengo que ir. Ah, aquí está el tipejo este.
Hypocrites, all of
Te tengo que curar y no sé cómo, coño.
them, and liars.
Y toda mierda que no sé dónde está.
You won't get me here! Get the fuck out, you crazy bastard!
Hostia, bueno, lo voy a tener complicado para cargarme a estos tipos, ¿eh? Lo voy a tener complicado porque 2 hostias me revienta. Que son 19, tío. Lo voy a tener complicado de cojones. Yo soy 6. Son 19. Yo soy 6. Estamos a un nivel... jodido de cojones. A ver, ¿qué me puedo poner aquí? La pistola me va a ser una puta mierda. Me hago una mierda. Dos hostias, nada más me deja hecho mierda, tío. Este no es el nivel para mí. Me voy. Hostia, no puedo irme. Nah, yo a nivel 16, tío. No tengo yo ni forma de cargarme eso, tío. Encima no puedo volver. Tengo jodido. Lo tengo jodido. Tengo que mejorar mi nivel. No puedo hacer eso. Vale, o sea que ahí aún no puedo meterme. Vaya mierda. Ahí no puedo meterme. No me puedo meter yo. ¿Y cómo lo salvo, tío? Lo voy a ver jodido. Quiero saber dónde coño tengo que ir yo para hacer todas las misiones que tengo. ¿Vale? Nivel 16. No me queda nada para subir de nivel aquí. He hecho gente. Espérate, aún puedo irme, recorrerme toda esta zona. Explorar. También me queda toda esta zona aquí. Encima el combate en este juego es un poco... Yo necesito... A nivel 19, nivel 16. Y así cruzo, ¿no? El hospital está allá. Vale. ¿Esto no es zona de huevo o qué? Es la rata que me falta. No tengo un arma para pegar mordisco, tío. Pero nada más que la ataca. No me mola mucho eso. No me mola mucho tener que depender de eso solo, tío.
It's locked, all right.
Pero aquí no puedo subir. Vale. Y aquí es donde empezó todo.
Stupid beast!
Nueve, tío.
Filthy piece of shit!
No, son niveles altos, tío. 9, ya. Va a ser el sitio que ya he estado yo. Joder, macho. ¿Me nota el tipejo? 8. Hablando de que son nivelitos, me contó.
Christ, he's dead!
Te da poca experiencia también, ¿no? Cabrones. Seguramente. Vaya mierda todo. No sé ni a dónde tengo que ir para hacer las misiones estas que me faltan. No es lo que quería, como lo quería, y tampoco la forma de hacerlo, pero bueno. Pasa. Vale.
I cannot enter. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Da igual, necesito sangre.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
No sé, no, de verdad, no te dice dónde están las cosas, tío. Y no, mira. Y necesito subir de nivel. Sí o sí. Esto aunque sea. Del cuerpo. Necesito sangre, tío. Yo quiero algo que no me cueste la sangre. Esto está de puta madre. No cueste ninguno. No cueste ninguno. En tu muerte. Y luego extermina, tío. Es que el problema de esto, tío, es que no... 2000. Mierda. Ah, pues ya tengo el cuchillo. Este produce mucho más daño. Lo que necesito es daño. Daño, extermina. Salud. Tengo 300. ¿Cuánto tengo de salud? Ni idea. Para uno de estos. Y para uno de un poquito más de vida. 600 de daño. Sí, si uso la habilidad esa, sí. Confirmar. Vale, vamos a dejarlo así. Me joda que se ha puesto malo todo Kiski ahora. ¿Qué es ese? Es Archwork. No me enteré yo qué pasó. ¿Que murió? Ni lo conozco. O sea, es de... Me cago en todo. Pues no sé ni cómo. No sé ni cómo, gente. Joder, macho. La mierda.
Here we go.